What's going on, guys? Today I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video now. Um, this is going to be today's video, and tomorrow there won't be a video. There's been a lot of stuff kind of happening here. I've also gotten a new microphone, and I'm working on getting a new camera and stuff for the new, for the new year. I'm kind of just upgrading my stuff at the moment, so no video tomorrow, but then we'll be back on our normal thing. And then, of course, what this video is mostly about is going to be our plans going forward. Now, there are two teams that you guys voted for that we are going to do right now. Excuse me, it's going to be Brentford and Benfica. Now, we voted and Benfica was going to be the next team. But I've set myself up in quote unquote for that career mode, and it's kind of, it's not going to be as normal as I would like. Normally, I play every game. You guys know this. But the way Benfica is kind of set up, there are a lot of really bad teams in that division. So I want to make it so that those seasons are kind of like 10 to 12 episodes long. We get through the whole season. I want to focus a lot on the Champions League and then just mostly on the bigger games. So there will be more simming and stuff like that. And until I really get a handle on how I want to go about that one, it's going to come, I don't want to say after Brentford, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting Brentford up every day and then recording Benfica behind it. And I'm not going to be doing necessarily 2 videos a day just yet, but I want to get Benfica done and recorded, I think. I want to record the entire series, which could, be, and if I want to do 10 to 12 episodes a season, that could be, anywhere from 24 to 50 kind of episodes. So I want to get those actually mostly completed, done, and then kind of put them up as we move into the new year. The problem is I don't want to go through Benfica, have something weird happen in the middle where, I go a week where I can only get 3 or 4 videos up or something like that, and then have to rush Brentford out toward the end because Brentford is more long term. So I think we're going to, after Lille is done, which I think may happen after this season, it probably will. At the moment, we're cruising. We're doing well in the league. We look like we're going to win the league, and then we're in the Final Four of the Champions League and the final of the Coupe Nationale. After 3 seasons, I think this is a pretty decent spot to leave off, especially if we win the league or at least, we win the double or something like that. It's probably a good spot to lay off it a little bit. So we'll probably be moving right on into Brentford, and that's probably going to be right away. I'm not going to take really any time off in between or anything like that. We're going to go through Lille, probably a day on the finale, and then we'll jump into Brentford, and then I'll have Benfica, being recorded for me in the background, and then eventually we'll be getting all those up. So those are going to be the last 2. I believe we'll see kind of how things go. What is today? I mean, today is almost the end of April. I mean, we got May, June, July, August, possibly all of September. So we still got 5 months. So we'll see, after the fact where we go. We may just do like a rebuild of a big team or anything like that. Something toward the end. We'll see once we get to that point in time. Now, as for next FIFA, I'm actually pretty confident in what I want to do next FIFA. Since the Super League isn't happening, it doesn't look like FIFA is going to be affected. There were some rumors there where if the Super League did happen, those teams would be removed from FIFA and stuff like that. So I've had my plans for FIFA 22 ready to roll for a little bit. So it kind of caught me off guard, that one a little bit, but it doesn't look like the Super League is going to really do anything there. And even if some drastic punishments happen, the 2 I want to deal with won't be affected. So the first one, we're going to do a Leicester City career mode. That is going to be 1, and we're going to start the next year off doing 2 at a time. This year we started doing 2 at a time, and then it kind of faded toward the end there as I kind of got a little bit tough for me, and then had some issues with my eyes and stuff like that. But next year should be no issue. We should be going 2 a day and just kind of moving into it, and it should be okay. So we'll be doing Leicester City, and then we will be doing a Barcelona rebuild. I want to go ahead and get that out. Normally, if you do YouTube videos and stuff like that, you kind of know that you have to kind of be careful with what you pick. You want to pick, ones that people will watch, ones you'll enjoy and stuff like that. Barcelona and the bigger teams in general are things I've held off on because other YouTubers do them in big chunks. I mean, everybody does them. There's this one dude who does Barcelona and gets a million views. He seems to be the only one. A lot of YouTubers seem to corner the market with their team. Like MGH always starts with an Arsenal one, and there's a guy out there who always starts with a Liverpool one. This guy starts with a Barcelona one. Someone starts with a Madrid one. Every single year, it's kind of like clockwork. I don't like doing that necessarily. I don't want to start every one off with a Liverpool career mode. You know, I'll do Liverpool every once in a while, but Liverpool are also at a point in real life where a career mode like that lasts like one season, and that's not really the type of content I want to necessarily put out. So Leicester City, and then I want to do a Barcelona rebuild. Now, depending on the punishment that possibly comes down from the leagues and stuff, I expect there will be. I don't know what kind of punishments or anything like that, but we'll see. I don't expect any relegations. I don't expect anything that serious, but a relegation for Barcelona or anything, something like that, that would also not really affect my career mode. I'm trying to just, you know, kind of rebuild them back to, you know, dominance day in and day out. That's kind of what we're looking for. There are a lot of old players on that team, a lot of turnover, you know, Messi, of course. That's obviously a humongous decision, so there should be still a ton to do regardless of the punishment. If they deduct points, that'll be kind of, you know, that'll kind of just help me out really in terms of the rebuild. Those are the kind of things that, you know, will make the career mode a little bit better to me anyway. So I'm not too worried, especially considering it's not happening and those teams aren't leaving the game. I can guarantee those teams aren't leaving the game. So we're in a pretty good spot. You know, we got the next 2 career modes ready. We got the first 2 career modes of FIFA 22 ready. And we'll take it day by day, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.